Oh no. I totally forgot to change the Twitch title for the stream. Hello, everybody. Ah, I can hear myself too. That's even worse. That's even worse. I can hear myself. Okay. New rank season, new deck here. We got draw cards. You guys know how much I like a Garchomp deck. We've got a Garchomp deck. Silvally is strong. I don't know if Garchomp even fits here, to be honest with you, but we're going to try it out anyways. The issue is, previously, the target was just supposed to be a Farfetch with 1 energy to potentially buy time to get your energies right. This is more of like Silvally is its own beast and you need to charge it up too. So it's a little bit less about balancing energy, and I'm not sure if that's correct. You know what I mean? Like, do we just stack the Silvally or do we try to build Garchomp? This is the lesson we're going to learn today. Nighttime vibes. It is absolutely nighttime vibes. Absolutely nighttime vibes. Yeah, I forgot to update. I forgot to update the stream title on Twitch. I'm gonna do it right now. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. The notification already went out. You guys are already doing things, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm sure it's nighttime somewhere. All right. It's nighttime somewhere. Okay. Cut me some slack. I'm gonna update it now, but nobody cares anymore because the notification has already happened. All right, Gibble's here, which is pretty cool. No rare candy. No rare candy. Hey, Peppy, thanks for the heart. Shorty, thanks for the heart. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's nighttime somewhere, you know? Somebody's having nighttime vibes right now. Probably like somewhere in Europe, you know? It's like 5 hours ahead. I guess it's even there, it's not nighttime vibes, like evening vibes. It's like evening vibes. Somewhere it's nighttime. Has to be. That's how the world works, you know? All right, Gibble Type Null is here. I will play the Type Null, I suppose, in case the Silvally shows up. I guess I'll even play Gibble. We have water energy everywhere, which is like, buh. What's cool about this deck is Cynthia adds 50 damage to Garchomp, but it also adds 50 damage to Null, which is pretty cool. Garchomp Null deck, not seen this in ranked yet. We shall see if it's going to work. We'll have to see. This is the first game of ranked that I have played since the season reset. So there's Silvally, which is cool. We are getting fighting energy, which is also cool, but I have to retreat or make decisions here. And I hate retreating and I hate making decisions. Those are two things I hate doing. Like 8 p.m. in Dubai, this is for them. All right, shout out to Dubai for sure. This is where like we're not going to get a red card, or we're not going to get a rare candy, so I think I just stack Silvally. XP would go pretty hard in this deck too. Should take a look in the suggestion channel. Iron Hands posted a Ninetales Blacephalon deck you can maybe try later. Yeah, I did see that one. I do want to try it. That is on my list. I don't know if it's going to happen today, but I definitely want to try it because I have this Silvally deck, and then I also have the Fossil Silvally deck. Gurinush has mentioned it here. I'm running a ramp with Null. Yeah. Hey, guy, what's going on? What's going on? We do get to take out this Charmeleon, which is cool. I like that. There's the... Oh, there's the rare candy. There's the rare candy, and our energies are all mismatched now. Yeah. I think we just have to take this thing. I'm gonna rare candy here. I guess we rare candy, and then we can we go like this. Before we do anything, always shear first. This is the lesson we've learned from running this deck in the past. Other more different Silvally. Okay. I would love to charge Garchomp, but I think we have to get rid of this Char. Straight up. I don't even have to use Cynthia. I was actually going to use Cynthia there. I don't need it. That has to be the play. It's just such a shame the way that the energies lined up there. Unfortunate the way the energies lined up there. Turt's not scary unless they top deck a Kiawe here. which they just might. Yep. Yuppers. Now our energies are never going to align. I can guarantee that. Oh, they're going to give us energy again. You're actually going to give us energy again. And Professor's research at the perfect time, by the way. Rare candy, don't care about that. I can now shear this rare candy. Gladian's pretty cool. Doesn't matter. We get to hit this guy for 100 damage. It worked out. Honestly, it worked out. I did not think we were gonna have energy here. Even if we didn't, if nothing else plays differently here, we win this anyways. Hey, Venom, what's going on? Love the Chomp deck. Yeah, me too. I'm a big Chomp believer. Oh man, Sabrina Repel or something would go. I guess Sabrina in this deck, you would want Sabrina, not Repel, but Sabrina in this deck would be crazy. This is one where, like, man, I would love to just run a Silvally just by his lonesome. Like a 16 trainer Silvally. All right, we got cards on deck here. So Garchomp is doing Garchomp things already. Cynthia's here. We don't really need to do any of that. I guess I have to be very afraid of this Char. I guess I can research. Sure. I suppose. Type Null is fine. I guess I can play another Type Null. Although that's Sabrina bait later, but it's kind of fine that Char is going to destroy us no matter what. It could come down to that Char destroying us no matter what. Which means I can also shear the Gladian. Communication is also dead. I think I hit here. I could retreat and potentially not lose a point. Maybe I do actually do that. I think I do. I actually retreat here to not lose a point. For kind of no reason, you know? It does think that our Garchomp's going to take some damage, but realistically, if they build Stoke Chomp, sorry, Stoke Charizard, it doesn't matter that much. Doesn't matter that much. I mean, they have so many cards. The chances of one of those being a Charizard and a rare candy are pretty good. Yeah. Yep. So me retreating there might have actually saved us in the long run. Stoke is fine. You're a full-on Charizard, I understand. But we're doing 150 damage next turn. And there's no way for you to get that many points. Silvally number 2. I can't shear because there's no cards left. Just kidding. I'll play an energy on the healthy one. And we can... Cynthia for 150. And then we should be good. Back at it again with the Garchomp. Oh, yeah. I love this Garchomp so much. Look at, we have all the cards in our deck. It's great. The energy is still very scary. Lily doesn't matter to me. Do not care. You need Potion yet. If you have Potion again, then I would be afraid. But that's a GG. That is a GG. Good first game. Against a pretty good deck. Turtonator Char is not too bad. Go like that, and then we can use anything. Like, this is what's cool. This, like, Cynthia adds 50 to everything in this deck, which is neat. That's why I kind of like it. We could use Pokemon Center Lady to heal as well, but... Togekiss Silvally. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, we might have to try some of that, too. I like that. I like that. All right, here's the deck. Here's the deck. Victory. Victorious. Do 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 do. Gunther, thanks for the follow. Oh. What am I sitting at? Rank-wise, it is... What, we Ultra 3? What do you drop from? We were Ultra 4, so we probably are Ultra 3. Ultra 2. Just kidding, Ultra 2. Ultra 2. We didn't grind very hard last session, so... We played a bunch of funky stuff. I just didn't like playing Giratina Darkrai, and that was like the main thing to win games. Cynthia got changed, or was it always any Pokemon? No. So it's actually Silvally's ability. If you play a supporter card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 50 more damage. So even though Cynthia doesn't read on the card that it charges up Silvally, it still effectively does the same effect. Effectively. I'm going to say effective one more time. Pokeball's here. We got a Gibble. Very nice. I could even save the research for Silvally, but unfortunately our energy's not lining up. And by energy, I mean I'm not getting energy in time. Snorlax Silvally is interesting too. I could see this being like a Giratina Silvally situation over there. That's probably pretty good. What do you think the new meta is? It's too early to say. Too early to say here. Gira Darkrai plus a Jellyfish is so rough. I believe it. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Debating on what to get for lunch. Listen. I actually don't have a suggestion. I don't know what's around you. I just had a bagel like 2 minutes ago. I'm probably just going to skip lunch because the bagel was kind of brunch. I guess it was 12. It was around 12, so it was the right time. Here's another situation where I don't know what I want to do here. Because we're going to do this for sure. Like, there's no doubt about that. But now our energies are looking real nice. Silvally actually survives one. Our energies are looking real nice back here. So I'm actually going to chomp it up, I think. I could research. I guess I can research safely into other more different Pokeball. I mean, deck thinning is deck winning, I guess, right? There is a world where I want to not do this. I'm thinking. I guess we play him. We play him and then we do one of these. Deck thinning is deck winning. And X speed would go super hard in this deck, by the way. Do you play any other games, like any mobile games like Clash Royale? I have not. I played a little bit of Clash back in the day. But I have not played that in a long time. I played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links for a while. I played a little bit of Dokkan for a minute. What else did I play? There's a few mobile games I dabbled in. All right, they buried up. That's fine. One buried down. It's pretty okay. Gladion just draws nothing, which does kind of stink. We got to get this energy on our Garchomp though. Can Silvally up here. Pokemon Center Lady is kind of for nothing. I can shear the Gladion, but I also may want him someday, so I don't think I need to do that. Gonna run that deck till the wheels fall off. Yo, Silvally's pretty strong. Hey, Alvaro, what's going on? How are you? I'm doing all right. Did they double bury? We got buried up, dude. Did we actually get buried here? We go Garchomp now. All their energy is tied up in this Snorlax, which is very good for us. I'm going to shear the Chomp because there's kind of no planet where we build a secondary Chomp, I don't think. Maybe that's a throw. Rare Candy can also go away. This energy goes on Silvally. We Cynthia. Snorlax goes away. They lose all their energy. No momentum. What is happening here? Oh, the Comfey prevents the Snorlax from falling asleep. That's actually pretty cool. Comfey actually got a huge buff with all the poison in this set, huh? That's like a thing I didn't really think about. Do you have any cool Pokeballs? I do, yeah, just one though. Bugs me. It bugs me that I only have one and not two. .30 p.m. in Germany, but it's still very bright outside. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice, like a nice day out actually. It's looking kind of nice here too. All right, we've already concluded that we're not going to build second Garchomp, which is like kind of a throw, just a little bit. There's the Cynthia we needed though, so that's pretty huge. They probably just surrender here. Looking pretty good. Yep, GG. GG. Screenshot of the deck? Yeah. There you go. Would you play the supporter who puts colorless in the deck? I don't think you can do that because that's only for Ultra Beasts, and I don't think anything in this deck is an Ultra Beast. So we can't use the supporter that stacks energy. Early rank is easy climb. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, we're only Ultra 2, so we got a ways to go. Do you like this combo over the version with Rampardos? So I have the version with Rampardos built for today. I'm kind of going to do like a first half of the stream, we'll run this one, and then the second half of the stream, we'll run that one. And then we'll see which one we like better. Why not Gabite? You could throw a Gabite in here, yeah. Oops, sorry. We're going first. Czech makes Masters today or Madrid trophy less than next season. Stop. Oh, man. No, I only got 2 hours today. I actually only have 2 hours today. Got a lot of stuff to get done. Although it has never been more apparent to me than it is in this very moment that I would like to build a business. That's where my brain has been at today. Just time to build my own thing. That is very much where my brain is living at the moment. Which means I'm going to be even more busy. But that's okay. Deck building videos when? I really should. Push some more. I mean, I put one out yesterday, 2 days ago, yesterday. Type nulls here. The energies are aligning. I hate when the energies are aligning. Ooh, is this a bit of a mirror match? Are these matches all mirrored and stuff? Like, do I put pressure on with type null or nah? There's no Silvally yet, but I could draw it. You know? You could also Pokemon Center Lady. There's so many options. I think the energies are aligning. I want my Garchomp to be stacked. This is the part where I'm like, Silvally's almost too good, because then I kind of want to put energy on Silvally quite a bit. I guess I'll do the Gladion. Drawing cards is always good, right? Does it protect me from anything to do this? No, right? It just throws away Silvally is all it does. I think. Or candy, that's fine. Deck is almost perfect, either COM or PCL to be swapped. I like the communication because it just makes it the most consistent, I think. Maybe you don't need it though in this deck. Maybe you don't. I always try to say like, this is going to be my new tip for beginners. It's going to be, don't judge the deck based on its best performance. Judge the deck based on its worst performance. So like, oh, 2 of each. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a big old chompy boy in front of us. Chomp v Chomp. Oh, we're chomping, dude. I'm tempted to shear this Gladian, to be honest. I could do this and then shear the rare candy too. Should have attacked the bench. I agree. I guess we do this. Nah. Man, there's so many decisions to be made in this deck. It's actually kind of crazy. I mean, Gladian draws other Silvally, right? At best. And we don't want the other Silvally anyways. So I'm gonna shear this guy. Alright, let's just hit. We literally drew him anyways. It was the top card anyways. We show the deck list? Yeah. Here you go. I don't like to leave it up for too long while we're in the middle of a game. But between games, I'll keep it up. What does Gladian do? He draws either a Silvally or a type null from your deck. They concede. Okay, cool. Yeah, early climbs do be early. I think you're right. Who said that? Is that Iron Man? Somebody said it. It's pretty, or maybe Eric. Eric said it. Yeah, early climb is early for sure. Didn't even send a thanks ping. That's pretty toxic. There's the deck list though. I'll leave that up for a bit. 3 win streak. This is not the season where they give us extra points for win streaks, which is sad. Hey, Sana, thanks for the GG and the heart. Gibble's here. Straight into Garchomp, by the way. Still showing the screen. I understand. Oh, it's a G-Blay. Waiting for opponent. Draw cards, that's fine. Rare candy. The energies are correct. I can't rare candy yet, so I will Gladian. B-Bone, what's going on? Good morning. Type null's here. Energize our Gibble, and next turn we're doing 100 damage if they don't red card us, which I think they already did something. No, they didn't. Just kidding. What's the game plan for this deck? This deck is all about Silvally having supporters doing 100 damage. Whoa. Which is also what they're doing. And then Garchomp shears cards. So it's all about drawing everything, you know? You draw all of the cards all of the time. Silvally's here. Rare candy it up. Into Chomp. We can Pokeball, which is pretty cool. Silvally Rampardos. Yeah, that's what we're playing against right now. I'm going to shear on the very, very small chance that we get a hold of a Cynthia. They concede? Why are you conceding, dude? Why are you just conceding? Why are you just conceding? That's crazy. There's a whole game to be played yet. There's just a whole game to be played yet. I don't know, but I'll take a 4-win streak. I'll take it. Yo, maybe this is the secret. We just smurf. What if I just never get to master rank? We just never get to master rank, and then every season we just have one stream where I just win all the games because we're in a lower tier. Maybe that's just the play. Maybe that's how YouTubers do it, you know? Just make a new account for every ranked season, and then just smurf it up, you know? This is ranked? This is ranked. Yeah, we were on 4 or 5 win streak. I think 4 win streak. If I play this here, I don't know if I play that there. I mean, I guess. Get it out of my hand. This is like probably the worst start for us. This is the worst start that I've seen for us so far. So it's going to depend on what cards they have on their side, but... So the reason this deck is good, what's crazy is Type Null and Silvally can go in any deck. Because the Gladion is just extra draw. It's like adding another Pokeball. Like if you could put 4 Professor's Research or 4 Pokeballs in your deck, would you not do it? Of course you would. And that's effectively what we're doing here. Because the Gladion is just more draw power. Anytime you have draw power, it's so good. I just like to make it complicated now because Garchomp needs specific energy. If we just played something like normal, like I think somebody said it, the Togekiss combination with Type Null's gotta be good. Gotta be good. Yeah, you're a Charmeleon. I understand. They actually red carded me, which is terrible. We have to research now. Ain't no way that evolution actually hurt us so badly. I guess it should have just evolved. I mean, if you think about it, Charmeleon is at 90 HP. And now trying to do that extra 20 to 40 damage has completely lost us the game. Or the momentum, at least. So I guess the play there is to just evolve both. To be fair, we got a very unlucky draw after the Iono, but... Plus Gladion works as its supporter to do more damage. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's a very strong combination. That's right, they're just stoking this turn. I think we're losing this one, but... I don't want to say... I'm not going to say for sure, because they decided to stoke there. Which is probably a mistake. Gladion draws other... more different Silvally, right? So now we're doing 100 damage, yeah? Yep. I'm going to communicate this Garchomp in hopes to get Gibble. We should be able to get one. Should. There's the Gibble. There we go. Pretty good. Did you not attack last turn? I attacked last turn. Yeah, we did 20. We did 20. And now this guy's got to be scared. Lily. Oh, puts him just out of range, too. Puts them just out of range, too. I think that means they win, sadly. Pretty sure. Pretty sure they just win. How many cards do we have left? I wish I could look at my cards in this view. Because I actually don't know if playing Silvally here is the correct one. Do you run a red? No, I don't run a red in this deck. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. We do run Cynthia, though, so I think we actually have to sack, and the energies are lined up, so we're actually going to sack the Silvally here and not attack this turn. If they have another Lily lined up, we probably are just cooked. But that's okay. They're going to get another point here, so I'm going to shear the rare candy because we're not going to put other Garchomp down. There's no way. I think you can look if you hit the little eye icon. Oh, that's potentially true. Here's the question. Do I put Gibble down as Sabrina bait now, or do I put Gibble down in an effort to not get Sabrina later? I don't think... They're not going to have Sabrina. There's one card over there. There's one card over there. So we're going to get to... At this point, we just have to assume we're getting to our Cynthia. Second Lily. They actually top decked second Lily, by the way. All right, well, yeah, if that's the case, then we're just not meant to win this game, and that's the way it goes. I mean, that's all we can really say about that. They top decked second Lily. I mean, we could even show them, like, look, we had you. Tough. Tough. Nice t-shirt. Thank you. I actually got this shirt. Where was I when I got this shirt? I think this was in Epcot. I got the. It's kind of old now. You can see it's like it's pretty. Oh, maybe you can't see it on camera, but it's pretty faded. It is pretty faded at this point. It's about time to go get a new one. Would double Gladion be a good call for the Togekiss variant? I think so, yeah. I think Gladion's important in this deck for the draw power alone. But yeah, I think you could literally run this pretty much the same deck with Togekiss, and it might even be more consistent because you don't have to worry about the energy. Although Dark is, I think when we hit higher ranks, I think Dark is going to be pretty prevalent, so that could be one downside to running the Togekiss version. We're not super high yet, so. Hey, Kaba, thanks for the follow. I forgot how long it takes to grind this stuff, man. Whew. Cynthia, Gladion's here. Hopefully we get the type null. I mean, it was a 66% chance to get the type null, and we got the wrong one, so. A bit unlucky. Yeah, this is the other variant of that deck that I built today as well. It's the Silvally Rampardos. I think it's going to be pretty strong. Them getting energy first means we probably just lose. Well, it really means I can't play this Gibble at all. Rare candy. Okay. All right. That's something. That's something. The energies are lined up. We might get the first KO here. I could shear, but I don't really want to get rid of anything that I see yet. It's too early to get rid of cards. It's solid because you always start with the type null. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, I've been running the fossil trick from day one. Back in the day when we had the my Onyx into Kabutops. The deck wasn't very good, but it was just cool that you always got the Onyx first. Nice. We do have a Cynthia, which is good. We are going down for sure, though. Our communication's nowhere to be found. Tough. I guess I could shear here. I could shear Silvally to try to get more momentum back. I feel like I do, actually. I think a Silvally's gone. Could have won last round? How? How could they win last round? Do you think Silvally is the best new card in this, or the best card in the new set? I think you think it is. It's good. It's definitely good. It's up there. I also really like the lightning item. Is pretty cool. Rampant for Silvally. It's only one retreat. Oh, maybe. Yeah, they might have been able to. I'd have to look back. Did they already have the Rampardos evolved? I'm not sure. I think they're gonna win this anyways. There's our type null, which is something, I suppose. It's just not enough time, right? This energy goes here. Actually, it has to go here because if they evolve, I don't do enough damage. I think this game is Jover. That Rampardos is pretty strong. Yeah, there's the Silvally. That's G. That's what I'm saying. I knew I was gonna be short on damage. Yo, you could have Iono'd like, you could have Iono'd early game, and then we would have been in a way better spot. But there's pretty much nothing that saves this game now. Right. We go Silvally. They bring in Rampardos. Rampardos pretty much just finishes this no matter what. We're out of here. We are out of here. Rampardos might be the stronger version. Might be the stronger version. Because then you can get rid of... we'd have to drop a Pokeball though, which I don't like dropping Pokeball, but I guess that's fine. There might be there might be something even better here. Because the additional draw power of Gladion is only good when combined with Pokeball and combined with Research. You have so many cards that draw cards. But when you go Fossil, you kind of have to drop a Pokeball, or maybe drop both Pokeballs, which means you're really just back to basic Fossil Silvally setup that you could run in any combination. Like at that point, why not run Snorlax Berry? You know? I, of course, made it even more difficult by playing this deck that requires dual energy, but kind of want to try it with Solgaleo. I could see that being a thing. I run no Pokeballs in my deck, just like I did with the Lycanroc Rampardos. I could see that. Whew. Titanol's here. Wonder if they'll bring Fossil Finder. We need like an Architect support card. Imagine if there was an Architect support card that's like a trainer card or like a supporter that combines with the Silvally. That'd be nutty. Here's speak of the Solgaleo. What other card really plays into supporters? What about like Togedemaru? Is it Togedemaru? Am I thinking of the right Pokemon? Yo, what's going on, Alston? What about like Togedemaru with the little guy that makes him do more damage? For like super speedy startup. Alright, we learned our lesson. Just evolve here. We do 100 damage anyways. There's almost a world where you save the professor's research, by the way. I mean, I didn't. But you could have. How's the deck treating you? Not too bad. Not too bad. I think we won 4, lost 2 so far. Sabrina's pretty bad for us. Honestly, not the worst thing, but not ideal. Because now we go... Oh, but I could evolve on the bench and be safe. We go like this. Alright. Do it however you want to do it. That's fine. You want Garchomp in the active? That's okay. We'll knock you out next turn. It is a little scary that this thing could be a full-on Tiger and just knock out our Garchomp and then I cry, but then I will definitely just cry. Oh, they're more different Cynthia. That's cool. I mean, if they have Lion next turn, we lose, probably. Oh, Research. Yeah, they absolutely have Lion now, no doubt. You facing a lot of Buzzwole decks? I have not run into Buzzwole yet. We're still pretty low rank, though. Yeah, there he is. That's GG. Yeah, that's GG. It is what it is. I guess the play there was to retreat into Gibble, but like, what are we gonna do, you know? 120, you're doing damage to yourself. There's probably no save in this game. There's no way that I can think of to save this game. Like, we're doing 100 damage here. But then it's just Jover, you know? They didn't even have a good start. I mean, they had a pretty good start. They were lying like turn 3 or 4, but I guess probably turn 4. What? Hello? The Sabrina messed up the energy. Yeah, it really did. What just happened? I mean, we still lose, probably? We still lose, probably. I mean, I just heal, I guess. I could Cynthia. Am I going to need both Cynthias? Because, like, the healing of this Silvally does nothing, right? Oh, I guess it does. It prevents other Scarm from doing things. I don't know why we're still even in this game, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The energies not aligning still make us lose this game, but... Oh man, if I had a Cyrus or something. Dude, I was gonna say, if the energies line up... Oh man. Yeah, there you go. There's a Cynthia play on Sluggle layout. Yeah, but it's not... If we had a red... This is another red situation, by the way. Gladian's a dead card. Yeah. Just barely not enough. Just barely not enough. Maybe we go red in this deck. Where do you put a red though? Like, where would you put a red? Like, drop a Cynthia and put a red in there? Oh, definitely drop Cynthia and put red in the Fossil Boy deck. For sure do that. One red, one Cynthia, maybe. Definitely, like, in the Fossil deck, you drop the Cynthias for the red, 100%. Alright, Gibble's here. No grass weakness because we are the dragon type. Oh, there's a whole world of grass Pokemon I didn't look at yet. Don't seem to use comms a lot. That is kind of true. That is kind of true because we do draw the cards pretty quickly. I'm running into nothing but Silvally mirror matches. Well, there's so many different ways to run Silvally, I feel like. People are only just tinkering with, like, the fossil version. I think there's better versions. I don't think that's even the best one. The grass Farfetch is here. It is here. And it's dangerous. This 2 energy situation is killing us. The Rampardos is actually strong for that reason. You could also run something that doesn't need a rare candy. Pokeball draws Gibble. Starmie type null with Dawn. I actually really thought... I literally had the Starmie thought this morning. I didn't think about Dawn, but I had the Starmie thought this morning too. Just 2 energy 90 is pretty strong. Red brings it to 120 because we're gonna... You think you drop the Cynthia for red? Yeah, I didn't think about the Dawn, but with free retreat, it's pretty cool. Is there a world where Lycan and Sylvie work together? I think maybe. How long you usually do live streaming? Usually 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours a day. We do get to knock this thing out. Having the middle evolution would allow me to shear this rare candy sometimes. There's almost a world here where we retreat. You're gonna hit for 30, which we actually live, and then we just one-shot him. All right, we'll just play it. We'll just play it like this. It's fine. Not even shearing. Any poison decks? Yes. Yeah, actually, if you want to watch the evening stream from yesterday, we had a ton. We tried 2 different poison decks, and I think the Wheezing one was the better one over... We tried some Toxicroak and stuff, and it wasn't the best. Null plus Gengar, you can... only you can use support cards? That's interesting. That's interesting. Kind of like that. I think it's missing damage, though. Wow, you're actually doing the thing, huh? Okay. That's kind of bad for us. That's pretty bad for us. And they have enough energy to retreat and swap back in, so they're actually hitting again. I forget. I always forget about this card. 2 random energy from your discard pile. Maybe there's a type null Lucamine deck at some point. With like Buzzwole EX and Lucamine. Can you use this card? You can use this card only if your opponent has at least 1 point. Okay. Research first. Gladian, Silvally. Pretty unfortunate. Communication would be great here. I mean, we have to hit for 100, right? They're gonna work out a way to come back in and hit for 120 again. They're absolutely gonna do that. There's not much I can do to prevent that from happening. I got it. Null Arceus Bat. Ooh. Null Arceus Bat. Gives you draw power. That's a lot of Pokemon, though. It's a lot of Pokemon. Even just Null Greninja. Null Greninja with, like, other options. All right, here's Garchomp. Oh, and the energies are aligning. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. When the energies show up in the order that you need them, it's the best thing. We can Gladian here. I think that's GG. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Hey Mason, what's going on? How's ranked so far? Pretty good. Pretty good. We're early ranks. We're Ultra 2, so Ultra 2 means we have some time here. Playing against some easier stuff. Buzzwole's gonna knock us out here, but we have Cynthia and our energies are lined up, so pretty good, pretty good. Can you share the Rampardos version? Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm gonna switch over to it in a minute. Let's do this. I might have to swap some cards around. Now that I've played the Garchomp variant, we might need to make some tweaks to the Rampardos variant. Beautiful like that. And Cynthia, see you later. Have a nice day. Good game. I love this Chomp so much, but the dual energy hurts. Yeah, I could feel that. I can see that. Thanks. Didn't even let you swing. I know. That's how they roll, you know? That's how people roll. They're like, I need to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, we've been getting pretty lucky with energy, too. There's quite a few times where it has just, like, happened to line up for us, where it could have been very, very bad. You are going second. Emails? Why am I getting emails? Just an advertisement. We've gone first, like, every time, by the way. Is it just me, or is I'm assuming that's ranked? Ranked starting to get boring? Nah, I think it's fun. The new setup here is pretty good. The dreaded lunch work email? Nah, it's just an advertisement. Just an advertisement for Elgato Marketplace. New LUTs, plugins, icons, and more. Wow. Crazy. Type null. The energies are perfect, but we'll probably never, ever, ever see a rare candy. And so we cry. You know, I'm just going to believe in the rare candy. You know, just believe. Heart of the cards. Rare candy's happening. Made the Togekiss, and safe to say it's pretty fun. I believe you. Hey, Dale, thanks for the follow, by the way. Love the addition of Null. So many fun combos. Yeah, this is. I like cards that are like this, that you can sneak them in other decks and other genres and everywhere else. Pretty cool. I think, like, even just Null, even Null Greninja is a real thing. Yeah, you're Giratina with a cape, I understand. And you're bellowing. Professor's research. All right, just give me the rare candy. Can you please? Come on, man. You can't just give me a rare candy there. You can't just give me the rare candy and now all of our Schwupp is in the active slot, which means we're getting wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. They have one more turn before they can do any damage, so we can believe for one more turn that this game isn't over. We can believe for one more turn. Snorlax. You gonna flop? What are you doing? You're laxing? Wow. All that just to lax? Research. This has to be a rare candy. It has to be. There we go. What other card are you giving me there? Come on. That was still pretty darn lucky, not gonna lie. I was still pretty darn lucky, not gonna lie. Could be a real Lima Bean situation, you're not wrong. I don't know. Do these guys run Lima Bean? I feel like they're more of a berry. They like berries over beans, you know? Sabrina. You can't Sabrina and Lima Bean, right? So I think we put Silvally up here. You can't Sabrina and Lima Bean in the same turn, so that's fine. Just got here. Do you share deck list? Yeah, I'll share. 1 second. I usually put the screen up after the game's over. Yeah, we got Pokemon Center Lady. We don't even need her. Fighting energy 4 days though. Just saying. This is where like the energies could have really messed us up there. But we're in like a pretty good spot. We knock out this Snorlax and now his Giratina is pretty much useless. Not that they know that. They potentially don't know that because Cynthia is still hiding in our hand, but... I mean, you have to believe I don't have Cynthia, but if you look at my deck, like, there's only 4 cards left. That Sabrina was not the best in my opinion. Yeah, I think they messed up with that Sabrina for sure. I think that was a wasted Sabrina. I mean, I feel like they're pretty unlucky to not have their Greninja yet. But even if you just look at how much draw power we have, they have 9 cards left. We only have 4 cards left, and I didn't even shear. There's like 1 or 2 turns I could have sheared that I didn't. I mean, if you hit me, you lose. So, yeah, there you go. That's Jeej. Good game, everybody. Good game, everybody. See you later. Have a nice day. Sleepy Garchomp for the win, baby. All right, here's the deck list. Pretty fun one. Should we try the Rampardos deck now? Should we switch over to Rampardos? Let's just take a look at the Rampardos. What's your win rate with this so far? My win rate so far, we could check it because it's not embarrassing yet. My win rate so far, just kidding, I don't know how to look. Please wait a little longer. Hello? How do I check? Can I not check my win rate yet? Maybe I can't see my win rate yet? Battle history? I guess we could just look like this. We could look like this. We could do it ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. 1, 2, 3 losses. So that's like a 75% win rate at the moment. But we're low rank. We're low rank. So you're undefeated then. Yeah, if you can't check, then you're definitely undefeated. All right, Null Fossil. This is the more common version of this deck. But I kind of want to change it up a little bit. Edit. Null Silvally seems OP. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's OP. The extra draw power is very strong. I think I want to get rid of Guzma here. And I want to add a red. I usually hate red though. Like, I'd almost always prefer Giovanni. We have 2 Pokeball in here, which makes no sense as well. Don't make dollars, don't make sense. We could still put in 1, maybe. Just kidding. Clear. Poke. What? Oh, because I don't have an accent on the E. Yeah. Yeah, that checks out. Geo might be better. Honestly, we could run 1 of each. But I also wouldn't mind more healing. We'll go Geo. Wrong way to spell Geo. We'll try it like that. This is another deck that communication would actually... Communication would help. Geo is just so much more universal, you know? Trap Lady for Lily for ramp. That is an option. Would this work with one Sylvie and one null? It would work with one Sylvie and one null, but the other thing is you have Gladian to draw stuff. And I think this card is actually what makes the type null in Silvally good. You know? Geo over red for picking sides. I think you're right, but also look at the breakpoints. Like Rampardos hitting for 150 is way good. Only one Cranidos. Yeah, we have rare candy. Potential to drop both the Cranidos if we really got zesty with it. Cape's not terrible. Let's just try it like this. Let's try it like this for now. Let's try it like this for now and see how it goes. You don't know Pokemon Center Lady, you have any Iono. Iono just feels so negative. Every time I use Iono, it feels pretty negative. And no Pokeball. Let's try it like this for now. We may mix it up. There's so many more Silvally decks I want to try, though. Like, the Fossil is nice because you draw Silvally, or you draw the type null first every time. But I really think there's other opportunities here because of the Gladian. The Gladian is what makes this so good. I mean, two energy, 100 damage is cool, but I think the Gladian is what makes it actually strong. Which means that it fits into other decks as well. Doesn't necessarily just have to be something like this. Whoops, I just hit the dragon one again. I kind of like the dragon one better, but also we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me change the screenshot real quick. There we go. All right, let's try. Connected to TikTok chat successfully. I didn't know we disconnected from TikTok chat. I didn't know we disconnected from TikTok chat. First match, grass. Stop. Probably right. Yeah, it is. Look at that. There you go. Without missing a beat. We got a Fossil, though, as long as they don't red card us immediately. Man, this Rowlet would be... I wasn't serious. My back is killing me. At least my shoulder's better. My back might hurt, but my shoulder's better. Ah, old man status, old man. Old man status confirmed. Oh, my chair's too high. Ah. All right, we got a Skull Fossil. We got research, why not? Cyrus is here. Research is also here. I don't care too much. Granios is right there. Hit him with that quick blow. Tails, no good, no good. Rocking that DBZ, oh yeah. A cool unk, oh man. The first sentence felt so good and the second sentence felt so bad. Oh, shoot. Like how I talked about how much draw power we have and how Clarion or whatever his name is so good and nowhere to be found. Nah, we'll get the Silvally here, no doubt. Silvally's here for sure. The research or do I Gladian? Research is 2 cards. Gladian is... I mean, the odds would say Gladian's better. But... yeah, that's what I expected. That's exactly what I anticipated. Thank you for proving my point. Thank you for proving my point. Video game proving my point. How good do you think the electric deck you made is? Pretty good. I think that electric deck is pretty strong. I think it's still going to struggle into, like, Silvally Darkrai, which is a whole thing that I haven't tried yet. What does Gladion do? Gladion draws either type Null or Silvally from your deck. Yeah, you're Big Bird right now, huh? Are you liking this version? I think I like the Dragon version better. But we didn't get that far yet. I still use Celebi Superior. Sheesh. Yep. That's pretty good for you. That's pretty good for you. I'm gonna go type Null. There's a Silvally, which is cool. I can research. There's Rampardos as well. So go Rampardos. Go Silvally. We put this bird in a bad spot. Oh yeah, they're definitely running the wrong rowlet. You're right about that. Oh, they have one of each. They have one of each. This is always the better one, though. If you have two of these, run this guy. Maybe they only have one. Maybe they only have one. We're low ranks. People aren't wailing out yet in this rank. They might only have one of these guys. All right, Cyrus is in play for sure. Lily. That's fine. Puts it at perfect range for Silvally. Could you just hit my active? Please just hit Silvally and don't hit Rampardos. Please? Pretty please? Come on, be a pal. We put red Angio, right? We should put 2 Geo. I already regret it. I haven't seen Cat in a minute though. To be fair, Cat's a rare sight. They're thinking about it. They actually hit the active. You're making mistakes. You're making mistakes for sure. All right, Cyrus is a W here. See, when the energies aren't mixed and matched, I feel like I could potentially run another card with Silvally that requires 2 energy. So like somebody mentioned the Togekiss. The Togekiss might be the thing. I'm blind. Cyrus right there. Yeah, he's in here. He's in here. Man, maybe we drop a red for another Geo. This is recency bias, though. We just ran into Meowscarada. That's the only reason I'm thinking like that. Togekiss also has 1 retreat cost instead of 2. Ooh, you're spitting facts right now. Other Skull Fossil's cool. Because it could be another Rampardos. They only have 1 point. I mean, I could Pokemon Center Lady. I think they left. Just kidding, they're back. Just kidding, they concede. Alright, good game. Good start, good start. Good start. My immediate gut reaction, take red out, put Giovanni in. But this is like very much recency biased because we ran into one game where it was more powerful to have a Giovanni. Just give it another moment. Been seeing less of the yellow chicken. Yeah, I like the yellow chicken though, mostly just because I really don't like Giratina Darkrai. I guess that's the differentiator there. I don't like I don't like the yellow chicken. I just dislike Giratina Darkrai so much. Oh, okay. Somebody's just giving out free dubs. I'll take that. Something happens that a random Geo pays off. Random Geo definitely pays off. And it always works instead of like sometimes maybe working like red. think that's another reason people are like zesting about the win rate. It's like if I start at Pokeball, my win rate is going to be 90% until Ultra 2. You know what I mean? That is also a difference maker. Like last session, we started at Ultra 4 and then just stayed Ultra 4, I think. My win rate was not ideal because we were running all kinds of goofy stuff and I refused to use Giratina Darkrai. Ooh, Buzzy Boy first. Damn, boy, he thick. You can still use red to activate Silvally's attack even if it's non-EX. That's true. That is true. Celesteela. Is there a world where Lima Bean Celesteela is a thing that I could like, you Celesteela up? Like, could you put a Lima Bean in this deck we're playing against? I bet you could. Chat's like, what the heck is a Lima Bean? Other more different fossil. Silvally's here. Type nulls punch in for 20. Don't really care about this flip as long as they don't heal. As long as they don't heal, we have Professor's Research again. Yeah, this is a good deck they're playing for sure. Oh, they're gonna switch in the Kartana for sure. Yeah, those thrusters are thrusting, huh? Those are some thrusty thrusters you got there. We still knock out the Kartana, which is nice, but Silvally's here. Professor's Research. Rare Candy, Giovanni. Go with the Cranidos. Hit for a hundo. Kartana's gone. They concede. You just concede. How are you gonna concede like that? People concede so early in Ultra 2. People concede so early in Ultra 2. We should just take a picture of this win rate right now because it's never gonna be this high ever again. Never gonna be this high ever again. People just handing out free wins. They really are. Isn't this deck just worse Lycanroc Ramp? No, I think it's better Lycanroc Ramp. I can see where you're coming from, though. They're very similar. I think the Clarion is what makes it better. 1082 Ultra Ball 3 right now with this deck? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good deck. Guzzlord is here. Guzzlord EX. EX Pokemon. It's in the card. Yeah, you could definitely throw a Lima Bean in this deck. Because this guy's colorless, right? Yeah. Definitely could be a thing. You're gonna get poisoned, which is sad, but ooh. You have deck list? Yeah, sure. Here. We're still tweaking it. I don't know that it's as good as it can be. I don't know that it's as good as it can be yet, but I think maybe we'll drop a red for a Giovanni or more healing red card. Okay, that is pretty bad for us. Fossil Research Gladian. It wasn't bad for us at all, by the way. It wasn't bad at all. Pokemon Center Lady. I guess I have to be a little bit worried here. Gladian is the correct play every time, but Professor's Research is also right there. Every time, dude. Every time. I knew I should have just researched. I knew. Sometimes you know, I knew. No reason not to hit again, though. Appreciate it, Ultra Ball 1, so it looks like it could be a good early grind deck. Yeah, I think you'll go pretty far with this one. We'll have to see, like you said, it's early, so we'll have to see when the meta shakes out, but early grinding, I think this one's pretty strong. Poison is poisoning, that's for sure. At least this Guzzlord is EX, that's nice for us. What is it weak to? It's weak to grass. Ooh, you're gonna try to discard energy already, huh? Early energy tosser. Didn't get it. Oh, we're going down. Why would you even... Alright, we need Silvally here. Without Silvally, we're in a tight spot. Nice, we got it. Beautiful. Professor's Research. Draw some cards. Rampardos. Cranidos. Great draws for us. So despite the red card, we are actually looking pretty good. You're not doing 120 yet. You're still just doing 30. Now you could get really good flips and then we just cry, but if you don't get the flips, the game could just be over. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy IX music again. Yo, we could just have like a 1 week stream where I just play Final Fantasy IX all week. Let's just do that. I'm sure everybody would show up and watch that for sure. Not to mention I would not lose my job. Alright, they lose 1. That's not the end of the world. I don't mind losing 1. Gladian's here. Rampardos. Gladian. Nothing's hitting me for 80. Silvally's there. Energize. Schmack for 100. Very cool, very cool. Cyrus now wins the game. Barring energy loss. Could have that 1 trainer card for the extra energy. Oh, yeah, you right. I keep forgetting about that card. Nah, they professored. We're good. We're good. They professored. Professor's Research. Played against the AI and got 14 heads. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Does Silvally do 100 damage if you use a supporter? Yes. So any supporter at all increases your damage by 50. And there's the Cyrus, so that's GG's. Beautiful. Good game. Didn't even need the Rampardos. Didn't even need the Rampardos, by the way. This is a crazy climb we have going right now. Is that not part of the streak? I guess we lost one in the middle. No, 6-win streak. There you go. 6 in a row. Ugh, my nose is running. It's one of those days. Allergies do be out there, everybody. Decklist? Yeah, it's right here. Playing against Jaeger Bomb. He's got Red Bull on his side. How can you lose? Imagine if the win streak bonus started the season. We would be like Master Ball already. Alright, Red's here. Skull Fossil. Don't really care about Red. Don't really care about Geo. Pretty bad time for us to not be going second. This looks like EX version, not... oh yeah, definitely EX version. So at least the red could be useful. It is our weakness, which makes me very sad. I have to Silvally, or otherwise we just go down. Professor's Research. Rare Candy. Energize here. And Cry in 3. Okay. I know you're primarily a TCG streamer, but you play other card games. I have not played other card games in a minute. I used to play a lot of Runeterra. Runeterra was a game I got into quite a bit. I played a little bit of... what's the one from Blizzard? Hearthstone. Played a little bit of Hearthstone. I played. Oh, I don't know why I bothered Pokemon Center ladying. We're just gonna lose anyways because of this Aerodactyl. I played a whole bunch of Pokemon. Sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Person for a while. Stuff like that. I miss it so much, but it's not fun now. They cut competitive support. So my favorite mode in Runeterra was the... I mean, if we top deck Rampardos, we're still okay. Yeah, the thing that they got rid of that made me very sad was the... Oh, Cranidos isn't going to do it. Sorry, my brain keeps braining. Oh, and I can't evolve! I can't evolve! They just so happen to have our exact counter. Draft. Sorry, my brain is trying to do too many things at one time. As soon as Runeterra got rid of draft, I was very sad because it was cool because you weren't running into just like the cheeky meta that somebody created. It was like you have to pick your cards as you go and then you do PvP. That was the best mode in that game. I wish more games had a draft mode like that. I don't understand why they got rid of it. Oh, they got rid of it because you didn't have to buy the cards effectively. I think they got rid of it because it was not making them enough money. That's my guess, but yeah, they don't. It kind of fell off. The whole game in general, they went a weird direction with it. I'm looking forward to Illustrial's Clash on Steam. When it comes to Steam, I'm looking forward to playing that. That's, I don't know if you've ever heard of A-Drive, is like another, he used to be a Pokemon live streamer / YouTuber, and he started his own business and created his own cards and everything, which is very cool. A little bit jealous. That's actually pretty cool, but I'm looking forward to trying out Illustrial's Clash when that comes out on Steam. So I'll probably stream some of that too. Oh, and I've got a Switch 2 arriving on the 4th, so we'll definitely be doing some Switch 2 content of some kind. Yeah, you just get free energy in the Zeraora. What if we just do Zeraora Silvally? That also sounds kind of good. This has to draw other Silvally. Is it even worth hitting this thing? Probably not. At Pokemon Center Lady, though, we're going to heal off most of this damage. Go for it. Have you ever heard of the Bazaar? I have not. The Bazaar. Oh, I actually have heard of this. I've heard of it. I've never tried it. I've heard of it. I've never tried it. Silvally's here. Like that. Stack up the energy. Heal up. Pokemon Center Lady. Heal off some of that damage. Yeah, somebody mentioned this game once before. I've never tried it though. Kind of taken over my life recently. Oh no. Yeah, I played like a Raid Shadow Legends I played Raid Shadow Legends for a while. I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't played Raid Shadow Legends for a little while? But isn't that the game Renad funded or made? I heard something like that. Somebody was trying to talk about this Renad person before. I've never heard of them, but yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, she said it. They said it right above. Sorry. They said it right above there. Good game. What's our streak at? Are we at a 7 streak right now? Pretty sure. Oh, we lost one in the middle. Big sad. Yeah, I missed it too, Jay. It's all good. Yeah, I missed it too. They basically converted their esports team into a development studio and made the Bazaar. That's actually sick. Did you guys play any of What's the fighting game that like Ludwig basically funded? I don't know if he funded it or like he was the publisher or how that worked, but that fighting game was actually really good. It was like a sort of a Super Smash Bros. Style of game. Rivals of Aether, yeah, Rivals of Aether 2 is super fun. It makes me very sad when I learned how bad I am at fighting games. Because I used to play Super Smash Bros. Melee, the one for GameCube, like religiously. And then I like found the community that actually plays that game and realized, oh, I'm not good at this at all. Oh man, they're just too good. People are just too good. Only fighting game I'm any good at is Guilty Gear Strive. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Guilty Gear Strive. Somebody asked me about what is it? Pokemon. What's the Pokemon one? Wow, we just lost, by the way. I mean, I guess if Rampardos shows up right now, maybe. Man, I forgot how quickly this Solgaleo does things sometimes. Cranidos, yeah, Cranidos doesn't save the day. Dang, good game. I mean, they got super lucky, but... No, I was really... I mean, the next game I am most looking forward to creating content on, I think, is still Pokemon Champions. I will absolutely be dabbling in some other card games and stuff. But Pokemon Champions, when it comes out for mobile and or Switch... If it's just straight up Pokemon battling with competitive Pokemon style like they've done in the past, I'm super stoked for that. Now, if they try to do like what they did with, what is it, Trainers or something? Pokemon Trainers or whatever that weird mobile game is. If they try to do battling like that, or even Pokemon Go battling was like super lame. If they do stuff like that, I probably won't get that into it. But Pokemon Champions is supposed to be kind of like a Pokemon Coliseum, like a Pokemon or Battle Stadium. If you've ever played like Showdown or any of the like competitive Pokemon battling, supposedly it's going to be like that. I'm pretty stoked for it, as long as they don't mess it up. But that'll be like probably the next game that I go pretty hard into is Pokemon Champions. Trainers was extremely weird. Yeah, super weird. My guess is that it'll be like Battle Revolution on the Wii, where you can either use pre-made teams or import Pokemon from other games. Yeah, so I think they talked about it being like connected to Pokemon Home. So you can like, basically Pokemon Home is your central hub to store all your Pokemon from all of the different games. And then you can migrate your Pokemon from Pokemon Home into Champions and battle there. But I'm pretty stoked for that one. It's gonna be pretty cool. I hope it's gonna be pretty cool, as long as they don't mess it up. But I'll still be playing some of the other Pokemon games too when they come out. I don't know if I'll do like a Nuzlocke or just like play them straight through or whatever. Oh, if we top deck Silvally right now, the game... You actually have the Lily too. Crazy. There's the Silvally. Oh, it would have been so good if they didn't have that Lily. The fact that they used the Lily there is crazy. Oh, no, because it's not EX. It's not EX. It's not EX. So the red actually didn't matter. I mean, I'm going to use it anyways because I want to do the extra damage. This is actually creating the case for Giovanni. But yeah, Giovanni would put this thing in range of next turn as well. Also took a Guzma out of here. They're going to snipe my Fossil too, which is even worse. Yeah, my Fossil's getting sniped. I would really prefer if you just hit my Silvally though. Oh, they did. That was a mistake. I mean, they couldn't possibly know that was a mistake, but it was. This Pokeball's dead, right? Yeah, Pokeball probably comes out of this deck. The Pokeball probably goes away. They don't realize how much of a mistake they made there by hitting the Silvally instead of the Fossil. Silvally needs to chill. I pulled 9 of those 1-stars already. Freaking wild. Yeah, you know. I think I only have these 2. But... oh, my allergies are driving me nutty. Waiting for opponent. Good game. Alright, the title of this stream is going to change from like the most wins I've ever gotten in one stream. You guys click that? Would you click that title? The most wins I've ever gotten in one stream. You showed the deck? Yeah, here you go. Opponent found. Do you actually need Pokeball in this deck? Nope. No, I think that's one of the improvements I would make is to take out the Pokeball. Take out Pokeball and maybe put in... I don't know what else I would put in. I'm going to use it now just because, but yeah, I think you could take Pokeball out of this deck for sure. Glad first, you think? Yeah, probably. Because there's like a crazy world where we draw 2 Silvallis there and then Glad does nothing. It also swaps the cards 1 for 1, which means that I only have 3 cards in my hand, which means I'm less likely to get red carded. So Glad's probably the better way to go. Rare Candy. We're already into a Silvally. Can draw the other one. Now, because they got to go first, there's a pretty good chance that they're going to knock us out. So I'm just going to stack energy on the back one. Perfect mirror match, by the way. Actually mirrored to a T. I was going to say, if you don't have Silvally, I'm going to cry. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Oh, maybe they don't have a supporter. Ooh, they don't have a supporter. Pokemon Center Lady. Now I really wish I played this energy up here. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Can you still use Gladian if you already got a Type Null and Silvally? Yeah. Yep. I think we lose this. Pretty sure we just lose this. Once again, Giovanni, by the way. Once again, Giovanni. I think at this point we have to... Granidos, of course. I think at this point we have to drop the red for another Geo. I keep getting the red when I need Geo. It's been like not failing at all to get the wrong one. Don't really see a world where we win this. But if all type nulls and Silvallis are in play, then I think you cannot play the Gladian. No, I think you could still play it. Put one random... I don't think so. I think it's just going to search and say that you can't. Oh, maybe you're right. Wow, you're right. I didn't know that. Fun fact. Yeah, I didn't know that. I think we still lose here anyways, but... Pretty sure. I'm trying to think if there's any way out of this. Like, I could heal, but for why? If there's at least one in your hand, it'll let you play it. That's weird. Yep. Knock me out. Then I bring up the Rampardos. Well, assuming we even get to the Rampardos. Maybe we don't even get to Rampardos. Kind of assuming we were getting Rampardos. Yeah, there he is. But it doesn't matter, right? We knock him out, and then we're down 50. You hit for 130, and we're cooked. There's just no way around it. We're out. We're out. We're out. Hey, Vixen. Long time no see. Long time no see. How you doing? How you doing? You got the immersive Buzzwole. And the Crowny Heligo. Let's go. Let's go. That's how the physical game works too. If all known cards are out, you aren't supposed to be able to play it if it's in your hand. Oh, if it's in your hand, your opponent doesn't know that it's not in the deck. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. That actually makes a lot more sense. All right, we've concluded. Definitely, Pokeball can go away. Let's make the tweaks here. I think red is bait. I will go Iono, as much as I am not a big Iono believer. I'm more of a communications kind of person. Let's clear real quick and look for trainer. What other trainer do we want to add here? Do we go another Pokemon Center lady? Do we go another Giovanni? Do we go with Sabrina? There's definitely a planet where Sabrina belongs in this deck. Could go second Geo. I'm worried if we run second Geo, the only card we're ever going to see is Geo. There's a pretty good chance of that happening. Mars is available. Looker? No way. Looker's no good, sadly. Sadly. Another Pokemon Center lady? There's a lot of poison around. I think Sabrina does things. Sabrina's pretty good. Sabrina's good for... We have a full art. Use a full art. No full art Geo, though. Let's go like that. It's just not being, like... I don't know. Whenever I get rid of draw power, I get very sad. That's why the Garchomp is so cool. But even just... we might have to have, like, a second or third day of Silvally, to be honest, because... there's a lot of stuff I want to try here. A lot of stuff I want to try where like Pokeball is still relevant. So you have all of this draw power from the Pokeball, Gladion, and Professor's Research. Oh, there's a whole world of grass draw. There's a whole world of grass that we haven't even grassed yet, too. You've got like Beedrill that draws itself. You've got like Sprigatito, like Silvally Cat, Silvally Meowscarada. Is a whole avenue because you can cry for help and use Gladion to draw cards. Are there any other draw supporters? Are there any other supporters that draw cards, I guess, is the question. Like what thinning is winning. Thinning is winning for sure. For sure. Anna Marie, thanks for the follow. Sushini, thanks for the follow as well. Good old Meowth. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with a good time. Chatot. Chatot doesn't draw though. Chatot just shuffles. And it could actually shuffle in a bad way. I was never a big Chatot believer either. We are getting rid of this little bird, which is cool. But they do have the cat in the back, which I don't like. What a hand. Yeah, this is a crazy hand, by the way. Crazy hand. New Shiinotic. New Shiinotic is something. Alakazam, Tapu Lele, Oricorio, and support. Maybe. Ooh, they just didn't like the Silvally happening. This deck is pretty good. I like the girl that scuffles both hands. If you don't like what you got. Oh, yeah. Iono. Yep, we got one of those in here. We just swapped it. Actually, I never updated the screenshot, by the way. You guys are... Never updated the screenshot. There we go. Yeah, just more stuff that draws cards is what I'm thinking of. That's why the Garchomp is cool, but the split energy is just, it's just too much to try to deal with. I think that Togekiss deck is going to be good, though. Maybe Togekiss is just the play. Trying to figure out how to use Shiinotic. I don't know that Shiinotic is, like, going to work. I understand the thought, but I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know why I didn't play research. My thought was like, oh, maybe I'll get into a Silvally and then research will be valuable, but it's just not. That's just not how it works. Because they're getting energy first. One thing I don't like about this this Silvally deck is we are kind of back to a position where going second does feel very bad. We could Sabrina and flip. There's a crazy planet where they flip and we just lose if we do that, though. Maybe I should have just waited, but probably should have just waited. Because they're gonna Silvally and then we just lose. Yeah, here we go. This was a misplay, 100%. Yep. Yepers. 100% a misplay. Now we have to Sabrina to try to keep ourselves in this game. Fossil's back. All right, it's actually not over. Despite the misplay, it's actually not over yet. Flipping heads here would be probably critical to winning the rest of this game. Let's go. Let's go. All right, now, as long as they don't Sabrina us, we're still very much in this game. Sigalith, yeah, Sigalith is a draw card as well. Pokeball. They have their other type null, so it's not over yet, especially because they can put energy on it straight away. Yeah, because now they're going to have other Silvally. So they knock out our type null. We go Fossil, we hurt ourselves for 50, and then they come in with their Silvally, and we just lose. That's most likely the way this goes down. But we'll play it out. We'll play it out. Yep. And now we are just in range of the Silvally. Hate how going first or second determines the game. Yeah, this particular game, when it's a mirror match like this with type null, I think it very much matters who goes first. Yeah, there's the Gladian, which draws the other Silvally, which means you win the game. Yeah. Good game. Yeah, the mirror match there, they just win because they went second. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Show the deck? Yeah, here you go. I don't know, I kind of like the Garchomp one better. What else could you do here? Maybe drop... Maybe type null Buzzwole. This thing is a beast. Too many cards, though. Type null Darkrai is real. For sure. Yeah, go ahead, swap yourself out. This thing with 170 HP is insane. Alright, they're just gonna draw all the cards, that's cool. That's pretty cool for them. Pretty cool for them, that's for sure. And now we have Gladian, which means they know that we have our Silvally. Which means if they have Mars, which I'm sure they do, because they have all basics in their deck. Mars red card? Pheromosa. I mean, the free switching is very cool, for sure. You're missing out on a bunch of Pheromosa damage here just because there's no bench Pokemon, but... Red guy. I literally said it. Whatever. I'm just going to play the game against myself, to be honest. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you saw me use Gladian, so why wouldn't you use red card? Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. I also had a ton of cards, so... Sabrina. We pretty much just lose, right? There's no real reason to even go on here. Pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, they have a deck full of basic Pokemon, so that means they have so much room to just put all of these obnoxious cards in. Red card has gone from being the worst card in the game, where people think it's so good, and now it's actually good, and that's super annoying. Yeah, we just lose here. There's no real way around this. I mean, a coin flip here would be pretty cool, but that also opens up double energy trainer. So even if we get the point here, we're actually just setting up their Buzzwole to win. Ugh. Yeah, these guys are pretty good. You have Erica. Yeah, just get every card you could have ever needed, huh? Oh, yeah, dude. Just every card you could have ever needed. Does he have 2 immersive Buzzwoles already? That's a good question. Lots of money, I would assume. I would assume. Alright, you're coming in to knock out the type null. Like, why would you not, right? Or very lucky. Could have been very lucky, but they also have full art, immersive. I'm assuming they spent some dollar bills. Immersive Buzz is easy to pull. I mean, the odds are better than most, but easy is a bit of a term. Yeah, I mean, there's not that many cards in this pack, so Still money, though. Still money. Money is still the answer, though. Yeah, this game's a jober, dude. So jober. Iono. Gladian. Okay. Cool. Actually, the worst draw that I think I've ever seen. Pretty much the worst draw I've ever seen. Awesome commentary. I'm on the road. I can't see. Oh man. Yeah. It's a tough one out here. It's a tough one out here. Let's see if they actually use their Buzzwole to switch around. Like, they're not really utilizing the Celesteela at all, it seems. Ultra Beast takes 20 less from attacks. Okay. You're just not attacking. You're just going to punch. Actually punching. Alright, the fossil has to show up here. Yeah, okay. We're at least doing fossil things now. Put this energy literally anywhere else. Sabrina's cool. But I'm going to take a point. Oh, I can't even... I have to flip a coin now. I literally have to flip a coin. Oh, I can Gladian. But I can't Cyrus in the same turn. So... I can hit for 20, but for why? There's no reason to just hit this thing. I can Cyrus and flip a coin and potentially knock out the Pheromosa. I can Gladian to potentially draw the Silvally and do more damage. Is it potential, or am I actually getting Silvally? I'm actually getting Silvally if I use Gladian. Which is 100 damage on Buzzwole, but it still puts us in a worse position overall because the Rampardos is going to do a bunch of damage to itself. So I think that the only win con here, we already have to risk it for the biscuit. The win con here is we draw in. It's not a guaranteed point because they use the beast thing. So we actually have to flip for 50. It's a 50-50. Yeah, and we lose. So that's the game. Yeah, we needed to get the coin flip there. That's the only way we win this thing. And I can even do 20 damage to my bench with this thing, which is crazy. Yeah, this deck is good. I don't know that I would run this beast item. What does this actually do again? Attacks used by the Ultra Beast. This card is attached to 10 more to your opponent's active Pokemon for each point you have gotten. Okay. Stacks up, stacks up. Yeah, so... Yeah, and they even do an extra 20 chip damage. So we have the Rampardos. We knock this thing out for 130, but it's just Jover. We were stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's the Silvally. Not that it mattered. Because they already have 2 points. I mean, we could show them that we have the Rampardos, but they're just going to bring in the Buzzy Boy and win the game. Good game. This deck's strong. This deck is pretty strong. The Beast, the Ultra Beast deck is pretty good. Pretty good. I might have to build one of those for tomorrow as well. Hey, Thomas, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. All right, we got at least one more. At least one more. We got to go out on a W, you know? Oh. Ooh, somebody had that Ramen Pikachu emote yesterday, and I forgot to check for Ramen. Now I kind of want to go check for Ramen. Type null is here. Tapu Koko. EX. I want to see how this Lightning deck holds up in higher ranks, because I think the Lightning deck that we made is pretty good. I mean, flipping for 40 here would be Bananas. Nope, of course not. Of course not. Yo, Adam, what's going on? How are you? How are you? Waiting for opponent. I'm gonna make that my loading screen. The away screen is just gonna be just a big old sign that says waiting for opponent. That's what it's gonna say. Plasma Hurricane. And because we didn't get the flip, we lose the game. Right? Pretty sure that's how it works. Pretty sure we needed that flip. Flip would have put us in a pretty good spot. At this point, they probably have another basic that they can... Ooh, and they heal up, which means we have to get another coin flip. We missed the first one. Pretty good for you, pretty good for you. Iono. I can't Iono yet. I have to go the coin flip route, I think. Oh, I guess I live one of anything if I Silvally here. But it gives Pikachu another turn, right? How many cards are there? 11. No, I think we go to knock this thing out. We get it. Let's go. All right, there's 2. The game's not over now. Yeah, your energy gets distributed, I know. But you still can only put 1 energy on the Pika. And now we go Silvally. And if we get the fossil, great. If we don't get the fossil, we Iono. We can't Cyrus, so maybe we probably have to Iono next turn, depending on what the draw is. Technically, all decks are luck-based. Spit and facts, spit and facts. Wow, we got Mars. Oh, yeah. Good game. Okay. All right. Well, I thought we were going to go out on a W. I thought we were going to go out on a W. Still a good deck, though. I still like it. I think there's a variant. There's a variant of this that's better with not fossils. Everybody's running the fossil variant, but I think with Pokeball, you don't even need to run the fossil variant. I'm very interested in the Togekiss situation. I think Togekiss could be pretty good. But that's all my time for today. I have probably a longer stream tomorrow morning. So if you guys are interested, we'll be back tomorrow morning for like a bit of a longer stream to just really grind out some ranked. So I will catch you guys later and have a good day. Have a good day. See you later.